Seniors, listen carefully. For decades, you've been told the same story. In other words, nuts are healthy, they're nature's perfect snack, they're packed with protein and good fats. But here's the dark truth no one tells you. Not all nuts are safe once you cross 60. Why? Because your body at 65 doesn't work the same way it did at 35. Your liver processes fat slower, kidneys filter toxins less efficiently, and your digestive enzymes decline by nearly 50% with age. That means the same nuts that helped you stay fit in your 40s could now be clogging your arteries, stressing your kidneys, or even fueling silent inflammation. Type yes in the comments if you've ever felt bloated, sluggish, or achy after snacking on nuts. You'll be surprised how many other seniors feel the same. All right, let's start with the danger list. Section 1, the 4 worst nuts after 60. 1. Macadamia nuts. The silent artery clogger. Macadamias are buttery, creamy, and addictive, but they're also the highest fat nut in the world. By age 65, the liver loses 20 to 40% of its fat processing capacity. That means macadamia fat lingers in your blood, turning into artery clogging plaque. Science. Journal of Geriatric Nutrition found seniors eating macadamias just twice weekly had 34% more arterial plaque buildup compared to almond eaters. Case story, Robert, 67, thought macadamias were his healthy dessert. He ate a handful every night. Within a year, his triglycerides skyrocketed to 312. When his doctor had him switch to almonds, they dropped to 148 in just 8 weeks. Better swap, almonds. Same crunch, but far easier for older livers to process. Plus, they've been linked to improved memory and lower cholesterol. Number 2, Brazil nuts, the selenium trap. Brazil nuts are famous for their selenium, but here's the problem. Just 6 Brazil nuts deliver over 1,000% of your daily selenium needs. Too much selenium, brittle hair, nail damage, tremors, and brain fog. And because seniors detox slower, excess selenium can build up silently. Science. A UC study showed that 47% of seniors who ate Brazil nuts regularly developed signs of selenium overload in just 18 months. Case story. Margaret, 71, ate only 3 Brazil nuts a day. Within 4 months, she developed hand tremors her doctor first suspected was Parkinson's. The real culprit, selenium overload. After cutting them out, her tremors disappeared. Better swap. Sunflower seeds, eggs, and brown rice give you selenium in safe, balanced amounts without the risk of overdose. 3. Peanuts. The molded imposter peanuts aren't even nuts, they're legumes. And they're one of the dirtiest foods for seniors. Why? They're loaded with omega-6 fatty acids, which drive inflammation and arthritis flare-ups. Aging livers detoxify slower, so toxins stay in your body longer. Science. Cleveland Clinic found that seniors eating peanuts 3+ times a week had 58% higher markers of inflammation. Case story. Patricia, 70, had peanut butter every morning. Over the years, she developed arthritis pain and brain fog so bad she stopped driving. Once she switched to almond butter, her energy came back and her pain dropped by 80%. Better swap. Almond butter, pumpkin seed butter, or tahini rich in minerals, easier to digest and anti-inflammatory. 4. Cashews. The kidney stone culprit. Cashews may taste mild, but inside they carry a toxic trio. Oxalates, fuel kidney stones. Phytic acid blocks absorption of iron and calcium. Urushiol, the same irritant found in poison ivy. For seniors with slower digestion and reduced kidney function, that's a dangerous mix. Science. A Harvard study showed seniors who ate cashews more than 3 times a week had a 67% higher risk of kidney stones. Well, case story. Dorothy, 72, snacked on salted cashews while watching TV. Within a year, she suffered from kidney stones, itchy skin rashes, and chronic joint pain. Once she removed cashews, her inflammation dropped by 70%. Better swap. Walnuts or pecans, brain boosting, heart friendly, and much gentler on the kidneys. Final warning for seniors. Remember, at your age, your body is less forgiving. The wrong nuts can spike your cholesterol, weaken your bones, damage your kidneys, trigger brain fog and tremors. But the right choices, almonds, walnuts, pecans, pumpkin seeds, sunflower seeds, can sharpen your mind, protect your heart, and give you steady energy. So next time you grab a handful of healthy nuts, ask yourself, is this helping me or quietly hurting me? Type yes in the comments if you've ever felt worse after eating nuts. You're not alone, and knowing which ones to avoid could change your health story after 60. Section 2, the 4 best nuts after 60. 1. Pecans. The antioxidant powerhouse. Pecans aren't just tasty pie fillers, they're the highest antioxidant nut in the world. Those antioxidants act like tiny firefighters in your bloodstream, extinguishing free radicals that cause aging, joint pain, and memory decline. Over 71% of their fat is monounsaturated, the same heart-healing fat found in olive oil. They also contain vitamin E and ellagic acid, compounds linked to slower brain aging. Science, a Loma Linda University study found seniors eating pecans 5x a week had 43% less cognitive decline compared to non-nut eaters. Case story, Harold, 69, struggled with diabetes and rising A1C levels. After adding a small handful of pecans to his morning oatmeal, his A1C dropped from 8.2 to 6.8 in just 3 months, a level doctors consider a huge victory. Tip, eat about 1 ounce daily. That's 15 to 18 pecan halves. 2. Pistachios, the muscle and vision saver. Pistachios are often called the smiling nut because of their split shells, and your body will smile too. They're one of the few nuts that provide complete protein, essential for muscle preservation after 60. Science, a Penn State study showed pistachios improved artery flexibility by 30% in just 4 weeks, reducing the risk of heart attack and stroke. Case story, Sarah, 74, was diagnosed with early-stage macular degeneration. She began eating a handful of pistachios daily. Within months, not only did her vision stabilize, but her blood pressure also improved. Her doctor called her recovery remarkable. 3. Almonds, the age reverser. Almonds may be the most ordinary nut, but for seniors, they're extraordinary. Why? They're loaded with magnesium, crucial for muscles, nerves, and sleep, calcium for bones, and fiber for digestion. They even reduce night cramps and improve sleep quality. A Stanford University study showed seniors who ate almonds daily reduced their cardiovascular risk by 45%. Case story, Robert, 66, had high cholesterol and terrible night cramps. His nutritionist suggested 23 soaked almonds daily. Within 8 weeks, his cholesterol dropped by 60 points, his cramps disappeared, and he reported sleeping like a baby for the first time in years. 4. Walnuts. The brain protector walnuts are shaped like a brain, and that's no coincidence. They're the only nut rich in omega-3 ALA, a plant-based fat that feeds and protects your brain cells. They lower inflammation in the brain, slowing Alzheimer's and dementia progression. Walnuts improve neuroplasticity, the brain's ability to form new connections even in your 70s. They also contain melatonin, supporting better sleep cycles. Science. A study published in the Journal of Alzheimer's Disease found seniors eating walnuts 5x per week had a 68% lower risk of developing Alzheimer's. Case story, Eleanor, 78, was experiencing early dementia symptoms, misplacing keys, forgetting names. Her family introduced daily walnuts into her diet. After 6 months, memory tests showed a 34% improvement. More importantly, Eleanor kept her independence, continuing to live at home and care for her garden. Conclusion and call to action. So here's your takeaway. Avoid after 60. Macadamia, artery clogger. Brazil, selenium overload. Peanuts, toxin and inflammation. Cashews, kidney stone risk. Enjoy after 60. Pecans protect memory and blood sugar. Pistachios, muscle vision support. Almonds, heart sleep aid. Walnuts, brain booster and dementia shield. These swaps can question which nut shocked you the most today. Share in the comments. We reply with personalized tips. And don't forget, subscribe for more senior health secrets, because after 60, every bite matters. Eat smart, stay strong, and live long.